Okay, welcome everybody. We're going to play a game of Rogue today. Really old text-based video game. I'm currently playing it on a Mac laptop, but you can play it on pretty much any operating system. And when you start out, the entire game is basically randomly generated. And you start on level 1, and our character here is the little @ symbol. And currently, as we move to the right with the arrow keys, you'll see a K character is following us. A K is a kestrel, or one of the many monster characters you encounter in Rogue. And since it's following us, basically we've got to fight it. So I'm going to use the F key to fight, and then to the direction of left. And it says I have defeated the kestrel. And there I picked up 2 rations of food, which we will need as we progress in our journey down through the Dungeons of Doom, which is what Rogue involves. If you're not familiar with Rogue, it's a game that involves 26 different levels, though I've only gotten as far as level 13. And the goal is to find the Amulet of Yendor and bring it back up to the surface outside of the Dungeons of Doom. And the amulet is always on Rogue level 26. I've only gotten as far as 13, so hopefully I will get to level 26 at some day and even get all the way back out. Alright, so these little plus signs here indicate it's a door, and as we walk through the door we see a number of pound signs. Those are indicating we're walking through a hallway, and we come to another room. And with an S. An S is a snake, and the snake is moving towards us again, so we're going to have to do battle with the snake. And again, I will use the F key to fight. What the F key does when you fight is basically means fight to the death, where either the snake will die or I will die. And it saves you the trouble of having to continually press the arrow key to attack. So it's helpful, especially on the earlier levels, when you can typically win these battles. So we picked up some more gold, and you'll see on the down here on the bottom it says gold of 106. So the other main objective of Rogue is to collect as much gold as you can while you navigate your way down to the Amulet of Yendor. And the amount of gold also basically affects where you rank on your high scores at the end of the game. The other numbers here we have HP, which are health points or hit points. So right now I have 11 of a maximum of 12. And strength, I've got 16 of 16, so my character is still full strength. And armor of 4, which is just a level of my current armor I start out with. And I've got an experience point. I'm on level 1 of experience points with 3 total points. And as we move up in experience point levels, our total hit points and strength will also increase. At least the maximum we can get will increase. So head down another hallway here. All right, this room looks like it's empty. It may not be empty. There are things that they call traps in Rogue that you typically can't see until you step on it. But we may encounter one of those at some point. So since the room's empty, we just move on. Down this hallway. Oh, there was a bee there very briefly, but I attacked it without realizing it, and defeated the bat. So a bee is a bat. They're generally pretty easy to defeat. A question mark is a scroll, and scrolls, they provide a whole variety of different benefits. Usually benefits, sometimes they're cursed and do things you don't want them to do. And all the scrolls start out with these kind of random, meaningless names until you identify what the scroll is. And you can do that in kind of one of 2 ways. Either you can just read the scroll, or we can wait until we find a scroll that lets us identify other scrolls. So since we're still on level 1, I'm just going to leave that scroll in my inventory. There's some more gold. This little percent symbol here, this is the stairways down to level 2. But I'm going to continue exploring level 1. Oh, there is an E. It's an emu. So we're also going to fight it. Another type of character that's typically easy to defeat. So I will continue down this way. So another empty room, so we'll just keep on going. And there's a maximum of 9 rooms on each level, though not all levels will have 9 rooms. Some of these will get dead ends and hallways and things like that. But so far we've gotten to 6 rooms. Alright, so there's another Kestrel, a K, so fight that monster and defeated it. And our hit point and strength are still at maximum, that's good. Grab some more gold, 45 more pieces of gold. Well, we got 2 doorways here. I'll just continue around the outside before making our way into the middle. Well, now we've come to the end of a hallway. There's no plus sign here. This might be a dead end, but you can also search for hidden doors by pressing the S key, lowercase s. So I'll do that 10 or so times. And sometimes you have to press multiple times, so I did it probably about 15 times. But nothing was found, so we're going to assume that's a dead end. So we'll go up now. Now we've entered a kind of different type of room where it's just a series of hallways, basically like a maze. But this type of hallway can also have monsters in it, like you have a Kestrel here. It can also sometimes find gold, and even sometimes the stairways down can be in one of these larger hallways. So we'll go up. So we got a bat and a snake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up one step so they'll follow me into the tunnel and try to fight them one at a time. Oh, because it just turned out not to fight them. One time. Defeat the snake. Hey, welcome to level 2. So now you'll see down here in the experience, we're on level 2, which is the first number, and we have a total of 11 experience points. And also our maximums of health and strength will have moved up. We'll grab 46 more pieces of gold and another scroll. Then we'll hold on to that scroll for a little while. Alright, so now we gotta make our way back over. Nope, got stopped by a hobgoblin. Let's defeat him. Hobgoblins are probably the potentially the most dangerous monsters on the early levels, especially if you're down on some hit points already. See that hobgoblin took a couple hit points off me in that little fight. But if you're down to, say, less than 10 hit points, you really do run the risk of the hobgoblin killing you. And with Rogue, it's sort of a one time through the maze game. Once you die, the game is over. You don't have the option of restarting. You just basically have to start a whole new game with a whole new set of levels. Yeah, you want to be careful to do your best to keep your little @ sign alive there as long as possible. Alright, so now pretty much exhausted all of our options here on level 1, so we'll use the greater than sign to descend to the next level. So level 2, and we have a exclamation point here, which is a potion. Potions are also given random names at first, and then once we either find a scroll to identify a potion or we use the potion, then we find out what the potion is. Potions can be both beneficial and harmful. Harmful ones are things like potion of poison. There's a hallucination one where all the monster symbols keep changing. There's one that confuses you, where your character kind of doesn't always go where you want to go, kind of stumbles around. And there's also a lot of really beneficial ones that you can use to gain health and strength. And so we got a little colon sign. So this is colon sign is food. And we're just going to hold on to the food for now. Pretty soon our character will get hungry, and then we'll... food is rather limited in Rogue, so it's best to wait until you actually need to eat the food before eating it. So we have a snake. I'm going to fight that snake. The bat looks like it's just sleeping, but we'll attack anyway to get another experience point. Oh, the bat was sitting on some gold, so we'll grab that. Let's see. This might be another room with just a series of hallways, so another bat just sitting still, so we'll attack it. The bat can actually move 2 spaces in one turn. Oh, you may have noticed that Rogue is what they call a turn-based game. It's not a real-time game where basically if you want to pause the game, you just stop and take a break and come back later, and the world will still be the same. But bats can move 2 spaces. Oh, they can also attack and back up during one of their turns, where most of the other creatures just move 1 space. And of course, like we're just moving 1 space per turn. Alright, so we're just moving around here, trying to find some gold, and we can find any more scrolls and stuff. Okay, when I say another dead end, so I'm going to press S a bunch of times, but nothing opens up. Alright, so we have visited all the rooms on level 2. We got a snake here, so I have to just fight the snake. Defeated the snake. Our health points are down to 17, but that's still pretty good. You do recover health points just by moving around. So see, we've already gone back up to 18, and that's still a pretty good number for end of level 2. So we'll go down to level 3, and it's always just a random start point in which room you start in. So we will start going this way. So we have another Kestrel. We've got to fight that. And we also got some gold, so we'll grab that. And another, this time we got a plaid potion. The colors are really kind of meaningless. They're just randomly chosen by the game each time. So we got a snake, gotta fight that. Beat the snake, grab some more gold. So we got a really long hallway there. That room won't be there. Oh, now this little bracket is a weapon. So in this case, we picked it up. No, I'm sorry, that's an armor. We got banded mail, and we'll just hold that for a second. We'll just fight the bat to get rid of that. And grab some more food. That's good. So we keep picking up stuff, and if you kind of forget what you have or just want to see the list, you press the lowercase I, you get your inventory. This is all the stuff we're currently carrying. So we've got the 2 slime molds there. That's actually food. The ring mail, which it says being worn, that's our current armor. We also have the option to switch it to banded mail. At this point, I think it's best to wait until we find a scroll to identify armor to find out what level of armor this is. So we don't want to just put it on. Also, maybe cursed, so which should not help us. We are currently using our mace as the weapon. We also have a short bow and some arrows. We have our 2 scrolls, which we still need to identify, and then 2 unidentified potions. Okay, so we'll continue down. Right. Oh, now we come into a dark room. So this room, we don't quite know the size of yet, but as you can see, you can only see all the spaces immediately around you. So we found a snake, so we'll have to fight the snake. Also, that gold there, so we'll just grab the gold. And then basically we just kind of go slowly through the room to map out all the walls. I typically go around the edges first, so the idea of what the size of the room is. Oh, and then go in the center if there's still some unvisited squares. So we see now it says we're hungry. So basically there's 3 levels of hunger that I've gotten to so far. There's hungry, there's weak, and then there's, if you get beyond weak, the character starts to faint. And that's something you really don't want to have happen, because you basically you lose a turn there, and if you're in a battle with a monster and you start fainting, the odds are not too good that you'll survive. But I like to wait until we get to the weak level before eating food, just to try to stretch my food rations as far as possible. Alright, so we got the Kestrel there. You'll see we got the stairs down to level 4, but we'll just continue to explore level 5. What I did there is I held down the shift key and pushed the left arrow, which will have us walk basically until the next thing we run into. In this case, is a door, or if we run into a monster, it will stop us there. So we don't have looks like there's a room in the middle still. We can try searching the walls here by pressing S. Oh, so as I'm pressing S, you see that emu came in, so we'll have to get rid of that. There's also the door in that middle room on the right, so we'll just have to go back over there. We'll use this speed walking, and it still counts as, you know, a series of separate moves. It just makes the game go faster. Oh, here we go. So now it says we're starting to feel weak. So E, the lowercase e is the eat. You can see our inventory. We've got food and slime mold. So let's just eat the food, which is A. So it says what to eat. A. Yuck. This tastes awful. So our character didn't like the food, but it did satisfy our hunger for the time being. And we found an empty room. Okay, so it looks like we're done with level 3. So we'll go over here to the exit and go down to level 4. One kind of trap you can run into is a trap where you just fall through to the level below. I've only gone down one level. I think, though, it is actually possible to even fall down more than one level. And besides this being surprising, it can also get you in a situation where there's more powerful monsters that you haven't got quite the experience level to strength and hit points level to deal with yet. So that's only happened to me a few times. But so again, we got another dark room. Some more gold there. Well, there was a hobgoblin, but I ended up moving left before I actually saw it, so we defeated it in one shot there. That's good. All right, and we'll go down again. All right, there's a bat and some gold. We'll just attack the bat to get some more experience points. Feed the bat. Hey, welcome to level 4. That's good. Got 47 more pieces of gold. Hobgoblin, so let's feed that. We took some of our health there, but not too much. Okay, let's start doing S again. Looks like again another dead end. Alright, so go up. And we've got 2 scrolls labeled M, or I'm sorry, labeled with this particular name. So what we're going to do now is we're going to read this scroll. So we're going to read M. So it's a scroll for identifying other scrolls. Cool, that's helpful. And then we can see what we want to identify. So let's pick the first one, which is letter F in our inventory. And it's a scroll of scare monster. So this can be helpful when you're in a battling either a bunch of monsters or a particularly difficult monster. It just gives you an advantage. So we will hold on to that for a while. Do some more searching with the S key. Looks like another dead end. Sometimes searching actually works and finds another room, but looks like we're oh, there's an emu. Let's get that. Defeated that. A hobgoblin in a dark room, so got that. Oh, got some gold. Okay, there's the doorway we need to get to the upper right room. Search the rest of the room first. Alright, oh, another dead end. Let's see, do some searching. Looks like there is no room up there. So in this case, there's only 5 rooms we've been able to get to on this level. Oh, looks like there might be a hidden door here because I see a plus. Oh, there it is on the other side. I found the hidden door with a kestrel behind it. I'll have to dispatch with that guy. Oh, another one. View the kestrel. And we got a snake. Snakes aren't too bad, though they're sometimes you'll start to soon see a letter R, a capital R, which is a rattlesnake, and those are more dangerous. They're harder to defeat, and they can take strength out of you. And you should probably see those pretty soon. All right, so we're done with level 4. On to level 5. So we've got a pretty good game going here. If I get this far into the game with good strength and hit points, we're off to a good start. So Kestrel, we'll just fight that. We got an aquamarine potion. So we've got a number of potions now. We haven't figured out what any of them are yet, but we may start using them soon. So pick up Splint Mail. Another kind of armor. An emu. I'm just going to stick with my current armor right now. It's working well for us. Got some more gold. One thing I am hoping that we find is leather armor. And leather armor is useful when we get to start seeing the capital letter A on the Aquator. It's a monster that can hit you with water, and if you have an armor on that is made of metal, then the metal can rust and it actually will cause your armor to lose some of its strength. So there's a capital O, which is an orc. And we got that. Orcs are often found around gold. So we didn't find any gold in this room, but sometimes we even will sit on top of it. They're usually not too hard to get rid of. A long hallway here. Oh, another dark room. No, a kestrel. Okay, let's get rid of that. We're still at maximum health and strength. That's good. Let's see. Oh, there's a doorway in the upper right we haven't been to yet, so I'll use my speed walking. Oh, here's our rattlesnake. There's our first rattlesnake. So we gotta fight it. We haven't used our arrows yet. Arrows let us attack things from a distance. Try that soon once we see something kind of across the room. And here we get 2 white potions. I'll use one of those soon since we can identify it with using the first one. Defeated an emu there in the dark room. Grab some more gold. Got another scroll. Hey, we found the exit. This is probably our last room here, so that's good. We don't have to go anywhere else to exit. Alright, so our hit points are down a little bit. Now that we're going to go to level 6, we need to really pay attention to that. We get to some more difficult monsters. We'll go down first, and then let's see. Let's go to inventory again. Alright, so we got a whole bunch of unidentified stuff here. So let's use one of our 2 white potions to figure out what it is. So to do that, you need to Q, and it's potion letter Q. Oh, we feel stronger now. So it looks like we've improved our strength. That's a useful one. Yeah, so it's a potion of gain strength. We'll hold on to the other one for now. And then we'll read one of those scrolls. We'll read scroll G. So we'll do read G. Your nose tingles. So some of the scrolls, they need us to name the scroll. I don't actually know what this one does, so I'll just call it nose tingles. The name doesn't matter. It's just something so you know later if you want to use it. But I don't really know what that one does. Oh, we just picked up something. Also do Control P to see what the last message was. Oh, we got a 2-handed sword. So I believe that is actually the best weapon to wield in Rogue. So we're going to wield it with the lowercase w. And hopefully it's not cursed. It's G, so we wield G. And okay, we don't know what its level is just yet, but hopefully that will help us defeat some of the more challenging monsters. So we got another dark room here. Oh, just gonna grab some gold there. I'm gonna roll almost up to 800 gold. Okay, got an empty room. And as you get down further, you get more and more dark rooms. So here's a kestrel. We'll just attack that. No problem. Oh, rattlesnake. And we move to level 5. That's good. Another kestrel. Kestrel. Still at full strength and health. Oops. What was that? A violet potion. I should probably be going a little bit slower here as I keep running over stuff. And I may not want to do that. Alright, let's look at our inventory again. So we still have. Oh, we do have a scroll of identify scroll. So let's use that one to identify L. So read M L. A scroll of identify armor. And we've got two different kinds of armor we haven't identified yet, so let's identify the splint mail. So read scroll of identified armor, it's L, and then we will identify P, so it's a splint mail, a level 6. Oh, that's not it. That's, yeah, so that's a little bit better than what we have on right now. We'll hold on to it for a second. Another dark room. Oh, we got another identify armor. Let's identify the banded mail also. L. Okay. That's also a good one. Okay. And we got another scroll. We'll hold on to that for a minute. Looks like a big dark room here, so there's the stairs down. Go across the middle, I think. We didn't see that yet. Alright, nothing else there. So we'll keep exploring. Let's see what else we can find here. We're hungry again, so we'll wait until that hunger moves to being weak, and then we'll still have some food. Oh, we stepped into our first trap. So the trap is a little caret sign there. In this particular, there's all kinds of different traps. This one is a trap of teleportation, where it will teleport us somewhere else in the current level. So in this case, we're near the hobgoblin, so we've got to do battle there. This trap skill, that one's not too bad. There's some other ones that can actually like fire poison darts at you and things like that, which will will take away from your health or strength. So we got another one of these rooms of just hallways. So we got that in there. Oh, so we're weak now, so we do eat. We'll eat the rest of our some food. And right now we're basically just exploring these. Oh, we got an emu there. Get rid of that. Let's feed the kestrel. Almost at maximum strength and health. We got another scroll, which we need to still identify. And typically, there's just a lot of dead ends in here. You can always come to a dead end and search in case there's more, but that's probably not the limit of this room. So we will make our way back. And oh, that kestrel there. Fight that dude. All right, we've gone to all the rooms, and there are the exits over here on the bottom. Okay, let's work our way back there. All right, so let's look at our inventory quick. So we got 3 unknown scrolls and a whole bunch of unknown potions, and also a staff that's also unknown. Now we're getting down to level 7, so we're going to start encountering some more difficult monsters very soon. We will also start to encounter leprechauns, which are capital L. And the leprechaun, if you either run into it and attack it, or, well, attack it anyway, it will steal some gold from you. I've tried to fight them a bunch of times and have never been successful, so at this point I just try to avoid them. And they typically will just stand still as long as you don't touch them. So I just try to go slow, especially in dark rooms, because it's really easy to run into them otherwise. And if anyone knows how to defeat them, if you'd leave a comment below, I would appreciate the tip, because I've lost a fair bit of gold to them when I was still kind of... Oh, there's a leprechaun there. All right, there's an L. We will leave that little fellow alone. All right, so we've covered this room. search again. Oh, we searched. Okay, we found a rattlesnake. Like that. Oh, I see a centaur. Centaurs are going to be pretty tough. This one's not moving, so I'm going to leave it alone. Rattlesnake. We find on some of these levels there'll be, oh, there's a Z, that's for a zombie, so to fight the zombie, those are usually pretty easy to defeat. There's another wide hallway here, so this looks like a, oh, okay, that takes us back to where we started. Okay, looks like, oh, in the exit room here, there is another hallway. Another dark room. Oh, another room still towards the middle there. Ah, some food, that's good. Always a helpful thing. We haven't found any rings yet, but it's another potentially helpful item to find. There's a ring of what they call slow digestion, which basically just makes your food last longer. Oh, missed that message there. Oh, we hit emu and went right past it. All right, so we're still, also we're not quite full strength, so we can maybe drink our potion of gain strength there. Q. Now we're back to maximum strength. We'll go down to the level 8. We got a snake right away, so there's a snake. Picked up a silver wand. And more food, excellent. Let's search out this room. I think we'll start identifying some more of our items. We also pretty soon we're going to find that our pack is full and are unable to pick anything else up. So it's a good time to figure out what we have that we might not need. So I'm going to read, let's read some more of these scrolls. And a scroll, which we do not know what it is. Oh, and there's a quagga, which is a particularly difficult monster. So I'm just going to call this I don't know, because I don't know what it is. Oh, we also got hit by the quagga. Alright. So these guys can be pretty fierce. And we defeated the quagga. Whoa, we're down to 7 health points. That's not good. Alright. So now I think we're going to start using some of our potions. And so let's read another scroll there. Maybe we'll get lucky and find the scroll, which is the magic mapping scroll, which will show us the whole map of the current floor. Ah, maniacal laughter resistance. What is that? Just looking at what we currently know there. All right. Well, let's keep reading here. Read L. Ah, identify ring, wand, staff, scroll. So we got a couple of staffs and a wand. So let's look at our wand here. Letter U. A wand of polymorph. This is a potentially helpful wand. What polymorph does is, if you use it on a monster you're battling, it will turn it into a different type of monster. So this is helpful if you're battling a particularly difficult monster. You can use your wand of polymorph and hope that it makes it an easier monster to defeat. And it looks like we get 5 usages of that, so wands stick around for a while. And let's see, let's read our last scroll there. Letter A. Identify potion scroll. Good, we've got some unidentified potions. So, well, let's pick the first one, H. Magic detection potion. I'm not really sure what that does, so we're going to try it, see if we can figure out what magic detection actually detects. That's an H. Feels stronger for a moment, and then it passes. Well, not sure what that did. Alright, we're still, since we've basically just been standing still, we've only recovered one of our health points from the quagga, so I think we will keep trying potions and hope that we come to a restore health potion. So I think if we don't, we run the very real risk of getting killed in this level. I begin to feel better. Excellent. Now we're back up to 22. Okay, so we'll stop that and we'll continue. Still 23. It's still not a great number for some of the monsters we may run into here on level 8, but it's better than what we had before. Oh, we got another teleport trap there. All right, so now we're up here. So we didn't get plopped down next to a monster. That's always annoying, but we're also in a room that has no doors, at least no visible doors. That's it. A secret door. All right. Oh, there was a door there. Okay, so we found a door. Get out of this room. And a dead end. Oh, so we got a hobgoblin followed by a centaur. We may be using that polymorph one real soon. All right, so let's fight the hobgoblin. Well, we got 30 strength, so I think we'll take on the centaur. Uh-oh, we're down to 2. So we are going to use the wand of polymorph. So maybe the end of our game here. We'll find out real quick. Okay, we're going to do you. Turns it into a dragon. Oh goodness. I've not encountered a dragon before. So let's make sure, yes, a D is a dragon. Alright, well, we're going to leave that alone. We may actually have to fight it, since unless we can find a hidden doorway down. Oh, good. I'm not quite sure how tough a dragon's going to be, so given that our strength level is quite weak, I think we should hope for some more potion. Let's try this one here. Oh goodness, now we've got the hallucination potion. So this is more of a cursed potion. We got a door behind the trap here. So if we step on this trap, we're going to teleport. Oh, well, we teleported somewhere else. Alright, so you can see now every time we take a step, the letter is changing. And that's just because we're hallucinating. There are potions and scrolls that can remove the this basically curse that we've got. We are going to try some of these other potions. Oh, now we're flying. Goodness. I've had this one a few times. I don't really know what the benefit is yet of what we need to actually fly to or fly over. But oh, now we've hit the ground, so our potion of flight has worn off. We're probably still hallucinating, though. We'll find out once we encounter another creature. Yep, we are still hallucinating. And that creature, whatever it is not attacking us. Oh, there's a ring. Oh, no, it wasn't a ring. It was actually again hallucinating. That is a stairs down. Grab some gold. While things seem somewhat quiet here, we're going to see if this one will eventually, I don't know if this will wear off on its own. Sparks dance across your armor. Oh, that was another trap. So you can identify the trap by using the caret key. And as you identify a bear trap. But again, we might be hallucinating that. Who knows what kind of trap that is. Alright, so we know the dragon's waiting for us over there. And we don't want to mess with that. So we're going to... Let's see, where else can we go? Let's try to search here. See if there's other rooms here. Oh, what was that? A secret door. Alright. Oh, black unicorn head. And we're still hallucinating. Oh! We were killed by a centaur. Well, Got 1,141 pieces of gold. That's pretty good. It's like that's my 5th best score. So I've gotten to level 13, but well, that is Rogue, classic video game. Currently one of my favorites. So, well, thanks for watching. If you have any tips on improving my play, please comment below. And otherwise, give it a try.